Tory Lanez will not testify in the trial for the shooting of Megan Thee Stallion. Hello viewers, welcome to the Hip Hop MC channel. Don't forget to subscribe and activate the notification bell for more stories. The rapper's lawyers have chosen not to put him on the witness stand as the closely monitored trial approaches its verdict. Tory Lanez said Wednesday, December 21, that he will not appear on the stand in defense of himself in the trial for shooting Megan Thee Stallion in the foot, marking the end of testimony in the week-long trial. The stage is set for the jurors to begin deliberating on a verdict. Putting a defendant on the stand for cross-examination by prosecutors is a big gamble in any criminal case, and Lanez's attorneys chose not to, letting their case stall without giving Lanez a chance to convince the jurors that he didn't pull the trigger the night Megan was shot. "I will not testify," Lanez, who sat next to his father, told Judge David V. Harryford. It was also revealed during proceedings on Wednesday morning that Jacqueline Smith, Lanez's driver, who was present the night of Megan's shooting, would also not be testifying. Smith, who may have provided eyewitness testimony to the incident, was present at the courthouse earlier in the day. With no testimony from Lanez or Smith, the prosecution and defense will present their closing arguments later Wednesday. The case will then be presented to the jury, whose verdict is expected on Wednesday evening. Lanez faces 3 felony charges in the July 12, 2020 incident, with prosecutors saying he yelled and shot Megan in the feet, hitting her at least once. If convicted of all 3 counts, he faces up to 22 years in prison. His lawyers have steadfastly maintained his innocence, suggesting throughout the trial that the trigger may instead have been pulled by Kelsey Harris, Megan's former friend and assistant who was also in the vehicle that night. The trial began December 12 and featured heartbreaking testimony from Megan herself, who recounted the alleged shooting, placing the blame on Lanez and saying, "I wish he would have just shot and killed me." Harris, who is expected to be a key prosecution witness, also took the stand, but she largely failed to reaffirm previous statements blaming Lanez. Then, on Friday, December 16, prosecutors released tapes of Harris's earlier testimony, in which she unequivocally stated that Lanez shot the Grammy winner and then tried to buy the 2 women's silence with millions of dollars. In court this week, jurors heard confusing and conflicting testimony from Sean Kelly, a man who allegedly saw the whole incident from his nearby home. Set to be a key witness for Lanez's defense team, Kelly told jurors he saw Harris violently confront Megan outside the vehicle, but also saw a man who matched the description of the Tory Lanez match holding a gun. Curiously, he later said he had never seen a gun. Smith, the driver of the vehicle, could have provided additional perspective as the only other person present at the time of the incident, and the only one who was never implied to be involved in the shooting. But like Lanez, he was never put on the witness stand on Wednesday. Lanez attorney George Mdessian told Billboard during recess that he would like Smith to testify, but that procedural dispute and the possibility of a delay that could force jurors back after Christmas prevented him from taking sides. This is an ongoing story. What are your thoughts? Let us know in the comments.